the following presentation of the NBA.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Powell in at the center filling out the middle. What do you think, Brent, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visits in the city to someplace that guys haven't been before, team dinners and things like that to still promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point of the year.
Here's Doncic. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And they double up Doncic. Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Lobbed up there for Booker. Porzingis with the block. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. The pass to Finney-Smith. Now Porzingis. 6 to shoot. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, Porzingis, the things we talk about is assertiveness, but that also comes with great stamina. Right now, he's determined.
Now here's Crowder. His last outing, he had 8 points. Paul finds Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And you can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
And no good. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Good D by Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Yep, that one goes in there.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Bridges. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Booker against Brunson. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Booker for three. Powell pulls it in. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Now Brunson. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's the three. Here's Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, when you see Porzingis attack the glass, you want to stand up in your seat. There's been these opportunities where we've seen him flying in for some highlight dunks.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns leading. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and it's in there.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Doncic outside, down low. Here's Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Shamet the pass to Johnson. Here's McGee. Bridges outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Into the lane. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Here's Johnson over Brown. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keep my head down.
You really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. For 3, Bullock. Phoenix grabs the miss. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Ntilikina passes to Kleba. Brown against Johnson. Passes it to Ntilikina. Bullock with it. Lock at 6. 16 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And he comes up with the deuce. And the Suns lead by 2.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Zingas is checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Phoenix, Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Crowder in for Mikhail Bridges. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Ntilikina. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Still waiting for that breakout season. The good news for Ntilikina, after 4 seasons in the league, he's still in his early 20s.
Yeah, he still has great defensive length, and he has great lateral movement and sliding with any guards on the floor and can switch a little bit. You wonder if a change of scenery for Frank might be best. There's still some room and some upside for him and room to grow.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. On the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Mavericks trailed by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the drive. Rejected by Booker. And they'll keep possession. Powell finds Doncic. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
Now here's Crowder. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in the technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Booker against Doncic. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Phoenix leading by 3. Johnson outside. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Paul with the bucket.
For an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Suns have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Booker outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Paul dishes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Assisted by
Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Pass to Brunson. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Good on the triple. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Booker knows he's got the ultimate green light, and right now exploring the three-point line.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. Kenny. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Paul finds 8. Left side Crowder. Paul right side. Back to Crowder from the baseline. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got his second bucket of the game to go. Mavericks trail by 6.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Suns leading by 5. Here's Ayton. And the shot goes in. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. It's good. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ayton against Powell. Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. There's the pass to Porzingis. A 3-pointer is right on target. Porzingis has got 9.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And a deep 3 from Booker. And it's Ayton missing. The Mavericks trailing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Jalen Brunson. And a change for the Suns. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Here's Porzingis. 9 points in the game so far. Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Sterling Brown comes in for Porzingis, and Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Phoenix also making some changes. Landry Shamet comes in for Crowder, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Here's Doncic after Mikhail Bridges' bucket. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Doncic.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
McGee's shot is off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker getting up?
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Phoenix also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. So they take the lead. Kleber's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To Payne, the 3. Kept alive. McGee, the pass to Johnson.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Brown kicks to Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Kleber. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bridges for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Ntilikina looking it over for 3. Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Payne passes to Bridges. Johnson kicks to Shamet. Bridges outside. Here's Payne. Drops in the tray.
Cameron Payne.
Payne's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Kleber. To the inside. Ntilikina can't hit. Suns leading by 3. Johnson left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Hardaway kicks to Ntilikina. Brown the pass to Bullock. And here is Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Payne. Another one falls for Phoenix. Mikhail Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with Payne, and it's Ayton in at the center position. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Misses the three.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the basket is good.
Chris Paul.
And the Suns lead by 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Brunson. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Paul, right side, out to the right wing. Here's Payne. No good there. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And he gets the bucket. Payne's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Shot clock at 3. Bullock with it. Now guarded by Payne. Dallas again turning it over. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ayton kicks to Booker. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another night where Booker can prove to us how dynamic a scorer he can be.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
No, problematic or an Achilles heel for a lot of young bigs is consistency from the free throw line. Really hasn't been a problem for Porzingis.
Outside Crowder. Passes it to Booker. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. That one, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Doncic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down low, here's Ayton. Free throw line jump shot. No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 10. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
And the dunk by Booker.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 12. Crowder the bounce pass. Here's Paul. Crafty move. And it's Crowder laying it in.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Dallas calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time, Porzingis in the right spot.
Paul. That one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bridges kicks to Paul. Paul missing again. Mavericks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Devin Booker.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Luka Doncic. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Smith checked in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Chris Paul. Payton passes to Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Green, up and in on the layup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Nader. Offline with his 3. Here's Ntilikina. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise